rustic wire brush finish, solid pine, choice of dresser or chesser. This must be my Austin bedroom set, only $9.99 complete. Different bedroom, similar wire brush finish, but something's not right. Where's the chesser? Oh, good. It's just my competition's overly priced similar bedroom set.
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11, on your side. This is a Storm Watch 7 winter weather alert.
Inches of snow already on the ground and the winter storm just beginning. This system stretching from the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. Tonight, the storm a deadly one. 5 people killed in 2 states and millions more in the path. And hours of snowfall still ahead of us. We're taking a live look now outside where the roadways are downright dangerous. Parts of our area getting ready to be slammed with nearly a foot of snow. And this is why officers are asking people to stay off the roads. One person losing control of their car, careening down a small hill and crashing into a building at this apartment complex in Silver Spring. And this is what it looks like in Cincinnati. Roads clear as people get off the highway. Grocery store parking lots and neighborhood streets deserted. And in Missouri, emergency crews staying busy tonight, responding to more than 700 crashes. And back here in the district, as the heavy snow continues, it's making it hard to even see the White House tonight. Now, the Stormwatch 7 team here to get you through this storm. We have live team coverage covering the DMV, tracking every part of this storm to keep you safe and informed. We begin now with Chief Meteorologist Bill Kelly, who is tracking the storm hour by hour. Bill.
Well, Carl, good evening to you. Good evening, everyone. I was just looking at some of the most recent updates. We've had 1.8 at the National Zoo, 1.7 in Waldorf, Charles County, 2.1 in Wolf Trap. So 1 to 2 inches, and there is much more to come. We had that moderate wave move through, little bit of a lighter load over the next hour or two, and then some darker shades, some of that heavy snow moving back in here. So right now, as we give you a little bit of a tour, picked up a little bit more around the district in terms of the colors of the radar, and that indicates the intensity of the snow. But we zoom on down, for example, to National Harbor right here. Take a look at our live camera. We've been focusing in on this. You can see the snow coming down, and it is a heavy wet snow across much of the area. Here around the National Mall, we have our camera on the the Mandarin Oriental camera, and we're looking off toward the tidal basin. Notice that where the streets are traveled heavily, you see, and where they were treated, you see a lot of the pavement. It's wet, but off to the sides, you're going to see a lot of the snow. Up here in Northwest, we've seen some snow as well. This shot here, looking down Wisconsin Avenue, Tinleytown, where, again, exposed pavement, but when you look at some of the side roads here, that's Brandywine, you're going to have the tracks. So you want to be careful as you're driving around this evening. Everywhere is going to look like this. Up 270 back into parts of Frederick County, a little bit of a heavier band there, but around, say, Germantown, this is what it looks like right now where the snow is coming down in that area. So as I mentioned, we see some of these lighter shades of blue that are back out to the west, but when you go farther to the west, this thing is still over 700 miles away in terms of the back edge of that. So we're going to go through the night tonight. Overnight, the heaviest snow going to be for late tonight and early tomorrow morning, and then we're going to kind of weave through the day tomorrow. I'll have your hour-by-hour forecast for you, and we'll talk about those totals coming up here in just a little while, but we want to send it out live right now. Meteorologist Brian Vandegraff in Roslyn. Snow coming down a little lighter. How are the roads looking right now?
There's definitely, you can see the tracks right here, especially in this turn lane. There's a coating on the ground. I just talked to a guy who hopped in an Uber pool. He said there's a little sliding on the roadways, but they're doing okay out there, just taking a little bit extra slow, using a little extra more time. I also talked to a woman, a lady, she said, you know what? I moved away from Cleveland to get away from this expletive, I can't say. And she said, you know what we call this in Cleveland? A Saturday night. So obviously the snow not as impactful to her, but yeah, we are seeing a little bit of a coating. We talked about it a little earlier. You know, you can start to put together, you can press it enough to get a little bit of a ball, a little bit of a shape here. Maybe you get yourself a snowball, or maybe you get a snowman. Obviously not a ton of it yet, but it will pile up tomorrow. In fact, as Bill times it out for you, we're just getting started. This is just the appetizer course, if you will, of the system. Let me tell you, we definitely have warnings up for the entire area. A winter storm warning for the entire region from the Pennsylvania border all the way through central Virginia, east to across the bay and west to the mountains. So we are all feeling